Solving two-step equations is exactly what it sounds like. It's solving equations in 2 steps. The question is which step to do first. And what I'll say is always the addition and subtraction step. I'll explain why in another video. Here we have 2x plus 1 equals 7. This means 2 times some number plus 1 gives us 7. Always start by drawing a line through your equal sign to separate the left and right side of the equation. At the very end, we want x equals something. The problem is this 2 and this 1. If we could get rid of the 2 and the 1, we could isolate x to get to our final answer. The question is, which one first, the 2 or the 1? 2x means 2 times x, so here we have multiplication, and then plus 1, here we have addition. Addition and subtraction first, so we are going to eliminate the plus 1. The inverse of adding 1 is subtracting 1, so we'll subtract 1 from both sides of the equal sign. This is to maintain equality. What we do to one side, we always do to the other. Now we have 1 minus 1, which is just 0. So we can bring down our 2x, that is what we have left over. And then on the right side, we have 7 minus 1, which is 6. So right here, we're going to write 6. And we have maintained equality. Our equal sign is there. So that was our step 1. Now for step 2. In order to isolate x, we need to take care of this 2. To eliminate the 2, we have 2 times x. We need to use the inverse of multiply, which is divide. So we are going to divide each side of the equation by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that gives us 1x left over. We bring down that 1x remaining, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. Our final answer is x equals 3. And quick reminder, whenever we do division with solving equations, write your division as a fraction. You know that the fraction sign means division. It makes it very, very simple for us because then we can just cross these numbers out to get x by itself. So this was our step 2. One more example. Here we have x over 4 minus 3 equals 2. Or x divided by 4 minus 3 is 2. Always start by drawing a line through your equal sign to separate each side. At the very end of this, we want x equals something. Here, the question is, what first? Well, we know we need to eliminate the 4 and the minus 3 or negative 3. If we did eliminate these two numbers, we would have x left over, which is what our whole goal is. That's the point of solving equations. This divided by 4 and minus 3. We're always going to do the addition and subtraction step first. So to take away this minus 3, we're going to use the inverse of subtraction, which is addition, and add 3. What we do to one side of the equal sign, we must do to the other to maintain equality. So negative 3 plus 3 is 0. That gives us x over 4 left over on the left side. And then on the right side, we have 2 plus 3, which is 5. We have done the same thing to both sides and maintained equality. So we'll put the equal sign there. This was our step 1. The last thing we need to do is eliminate this 4. X over 4 is x divided by 4. The inverse of division is multiplication, so we will multiply each side of the equation by 4. Now we know 4 divided by 4 is just 1. That leaves us 1x left over, which is exactly what we wanted. And on the right side, we have 5 times 4, which is 20. Our final answer is x equals 20, and multiplying each side by 4 was our step 2.